I'm Alice Wambui, the enterprise leader for Smile Start Days for Girls in Kenya, and I'm also the representative of branches worldwide in Kenya. The reason behind starting the Smile Start Days for Girls enterprise, as a young girl, I was in a class of 300 students, and that's when my period started. And I started feeling pain, like lower abdomen pain, and when I checked myself, you know, I had blood on my breast, and I really didn't know where it was coming from. I felt terrible. Like I always say, I wish that there was a hole that could just appear, and I wanted to disappear because the kids are laughing, like making fun of me in the class. And then before I exited the school, some girls were playing around, and they said, "Oh, we are so sorry. You know, this will happen to you every day." And I asked, "But does this happen to boys?" And they said, "No." And one girl said, "I heard there is a tree you go around 8 times, and you can transform your gender. You can become a boy." So I was so excited that I had a chance to change myself. So I'm hoping that the tree can change me. And so I would pray before, you know, going around 8 times for 3 months, and nothing was happening. So I kind of gave up. And through that, it's when I went down to high school, and we had people coming and teaching us about menstruation. And that was really a miracle for me, just to understand myself and to understand my body, you know, and just making this commitment that when I get education, this is what I want to do. And so I prayed about it, you know, just thinking the whole scenario, and just like all the past experiences that I had, and that I wanted to go as far as my feet can reach to bring light to the rest, like to the girls across Kenya or across the world. Most girls, they miss out of school when they're on periods, and they don't have their hygiene products to use. And so because of missing out of school, they don't end up really going to college or pursuing their goals. You know, their dreams are kind of shattered. And I'm thinking, when we provide this education and the pads they require, that means they stay in school without absenteeism. You know, they are able to pursue their education. When we bring a decent environment also for the girls who are outside the school and young mothers, they get really respected in the community. They can work, you know, in a decent environment. That is the bigger impact. And not just for these girls and the women that we are giving part, but also for the ladies, the seamstresses who are working at the center, who are sitting on those sewing machines to make the pads. They are getting a livelihood from there. And so we are empowering the community economically at large. You know, you think it's just a drop in the ocean, but it brings the ocean complete, the small drops, you know, combined. Because what we are doing, it's a ripple effect. You know, you go talk to people, you train people, you try to shatter stigma around something, they go tell somebody else. And so, wow, in 30 years, I envision a Kenyan that has awakened, that appreciate women and girls as they are, and that nobody can really perceive something like menstruation as a shame. I think there is nothing that is impossible. You know, you just need to take a step. And how we are doing it now, that slowly we have seen with the education and what we are providing, that there is a change. There is a gradual transformation that is already taking place. So when I think of 30 years, gosh, I see so many small Alice across the world, just speaking the way I'm speaking, and more, so powerfully advocating for things, you know, and just uplifting the community at large. Because especially when I look like the work we are doing, it's not just reaching that girl and woman out there with a pad. You know, you are impacting the community at large.